Hi, this is Monty from Mopar Vehicles, and here's another one of our detailed vehicle appraisals on a car that's newly come into us. Now, these videos do tend to take about 8 to 10 minutes long. I'll give you a brief view of the car and then a more detailed view very shortly. Now, the reasons we tend to do these videos, it's all about trust, honesty, integrity. We tell you exactly how it is. You know, this car is a template. It's 8 years of age now, or over 8 years of age now. It's done 91,000 miles. It's not going to be a brand new car when you come to have a look at it. And we've all been in the same boat before. We've gone to have a look at a car which looks absolutely fantastic in the pictures. And then we went to go and have a look at the car. It's not as described. So I'll tell you everything about this car, or everything I've seen. You know, we are all human. I don't intentionally miss anything on a car, but I will try and pick up as many little chips, things like that. So when you do come and have a look at the car, whether you're 2 miles away or 200 miles away, it should be as I've described. Now, I mentioned the reasons why we tend to do this, and please have a look at our reviews on Auto Trader. They are all 5-star. I'm bound to get a bad one somewhere along the line, but we try and do our very best with all the cars that we tend to sell. So I'm going to hold the camera there for a second, or a couple of seconds. Please feel free to do any checks on this car in terms of MOT history. It's got a long MOT. It was done by the previous owner. And if you do have a look at the previous MOTs, this car only ever failed one MOT in its, I think in the last 5 years. I think it was a tyre, but everything else, it's never had any advisories on this car whatsoever. Okay, now a bit more about the car. It's quite a rare car, very, very high spec. It's our Vauxhall Insignia, the SRI, so CDTi. It's 2-litre diesel, 160 horsepower, or 160 PS I think, and it's 158 horsepower. Now, in terms of why I mentioned it's quite a rare car, it's got quite a lot of spec on it, things like navigation, full leather interior. It's got the VXR alloys and the VXR body kit, so quite rare. As I mentioned, full leather interior, and as we come to the front of the car, you'll see it's got bi-xenon headlamps as well. Okay, heated seats. Also for the driver's side, it's got cooling seats, which is fantastic, especially in this weather as well. It's got perforated leather in the front seats, and on the driver's side only, you get the cooling effect as well. So, you've probably noticed that the alloy wheels are painted sort of gunmetal grey to match the colour of the car. They have just been refurbished, and I've also put a couple of front tyres on the car. They're Pirelli P0s, they're not brand new. I wasn't going to stick a couple of cheaper Chinese tyres on the front, but they needed a couple of tyres because they were just a little bit scuffed on the outer edge. So the wheels are absolutely sort of just been refurbished, literally just come out of the shop. And when it leaves here, apologies, it's getting a bit dark now, but when it leaves me here, it's going to go straight to our prep team, where they're going to do a full service on the car, and we are going to do a complete timing belt change and water pump. It's not due yet, but we want to make sure that the next owner you know, has a fantastic car and they don't really need to do anything to it mechanically. So what we're going to do, we're going to start off on the driver's side. Front, as you can see, as I mentioned, we've got some Pirelli P0s on the front, plenty of tread on the tyres there. Mentioned the alloy wheels have just been refurbished, they're going to look like brand new. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and move this camera down slowly, just so you can try and pick up the side of the car. Looks absolutely fantastic. There are going to be 1 or 2 little stone chips here and there that have been touched up, a few hairline scratches, but again, this car is 8.5 years old now. Sorry, just over 8 years of age. It's done 91,000 miles. It's not going to be a brand new car. Okay, hopefully you pick that all up, and I'll do the same from the back going to the front. Rear tyres got plenty of tread on them as well. Let's just try and zoom down. Hopefully if I try and move this slowly enough. Now, the reasons why I've tended to do this a bit when it's a bit darker, only because obviously the sun that we've had, and where I take all my pictures, we've got a lot of glare coming off, so I've tried to do it as late as possible. Right, let's just show you inside. So we've got 4 electric windows, your electric mirrors there. Now, the only things I found that this car doesn't have is folding mirrors and parking sensors. Apart from that, I just found out it's to have everything else. So I mentioned it's got full leather interior. Again, you won't find many of these cars with full leather interior. You've got your 6-speed manual transmission. You've got your little joypad down the bottom there where you can sort of use all the functionality. You've also got it all on here. The climate control air conditioning, it's absolutely freezing cold, works absolutely fine. You've got your heated seats both sides. And as I mentioned, there's a little button down there, which is to do just underneath the heated seats, just to do with the cooling on the driver's seat. You've got a navigation nav 500. That works absolutely fine. You've got your cruise control, all your buttons on the steering wheel. Lovely. And then you've got your auto lights, that type of thing. Okay, now what I'm going to try and do is show you the back. Hopefully you can try and pick that all up. It's really nice and clean in there. There's no fraying, stitching coming away or anything like that. And it's exactly the same in the front as well. Okay, even the driver's seat looks in really, really good fettle. Okay, rear armrest there with a couple of cup holders. Let's go around the back of the car. Now, rear bumper, you've got a few little chips here and there. I think it's where someone's probably rested something on the boot. You've got a couple of little chips around here and around there, and a couple on here. Now, they have been touched up. Now, if I sort of zoom back and took a photograph from here, you wouldn't see any of that, but I'm just pointing them out to you. Just try and be honest. Okay, so probably the worst bit on the back bumper, there's a couple of little scratches you can see down there. Okay, they are going to be touched up by our prep guys, but I just wanted to point out there's a couple of little scratches down there. Again, if I zoomed out and I took a photograph from here, you wouldn't really pick any of that up. Okay, just show you again, yellow wheels. They're looking fantastic condition. If the tyres look a bit funny, it's only where the wheels have just literally been refurbished, and you've got a little bit of dust there. Apologies on that. Let's just show you the back of the car here as well. Hopefully you can try and pick that all up. Now, if anything, there's a tiny little mark on the seat here, tiny little scratch on there, but the rest of it all looks in really, really good condition. Now, I haven't opened the boot only because it's getting quite dark and you probably won't see too much in there, but they're humongous, these boots, absolutely ginormous. This car hasn't got a spare wheel, it's got one of these kind of pump up kits. Okay, let's just go down the side of the car. Hopefully you can try and pick. It's all really nice and bright. Now, I do get customers asking, you know, you're selling a car that's 5 years old, 8 years old, 10 years old. Has it had any paintwork? Look, any car with this sort of age could have had some paintwork. Even a car that's under 3 years old could have had a bit of paintwork. It's just one of those things. But this is the reason why we tend to show you these videos. This car is HPI clear. Everything has come back fine on the car. So let's try and show you the side view. Hopefully you can try and pick up really good reflections, all really nice and bright, no kind of dulling of paintwork. And again, wheels brand spanking new. Well, I say not brand spanking new, but they've just been refurbished with your Pirelli tyres on there. You can see plenty of tread there. Let's just show you inside here. Hopefully you can try and pick this up. So you've got piano black trim, all the lovely leather seats, and even when you look at the driver's side seat swab for a car that's done over 8 years, it's just over 8 years of age and 90,000 miles, that's in really, really good condition. Well, in my opinion anyway. So again, this car is all about the spec, especially that, you know, the 20-inch VXR alloys and that body kit. Now, in terms of the body kit, if you want to know what I'm talking about, below the bumper here, that sort of lower side skirt, you've also got the same thing that runs down the side of the car, it's just a bit lower, and then you get it on the rear bumper as well. All right, so you will look at, you know, there's a lot of people out there that will say they've got VXR Bodykits. Well, to be fair, there's not loads, but they say they've got VXR models, and they're not actually VXRs. Okay, this is not a VXR model, but it's got a VXR Bodykit and the 20-inch wheels. So, probably the worst bit about any car will tend to be about the front end. So this particular car's got a few little stone chips here and there. I've probably counted about sort of a dozen on the front bumper, but again, it's done 90,000 miles. It's to be expected. It's not going to be a brand new car. So the worst of it is around here. You can probably see they have been touched up already. There's a couple just up there, one or two around there, one on the leading edge of the bonnet. Again, it's not a brand new car, and this is the reason why we tend to do these videos. Okay, so that's me, that's Monty. So this is our Vauxhall Insignia SRI, really high spec car. So I want to thank you for your time. If there's anything else I can help you with, or any other cars that you've seen, please don't hesitate to give me a call straight away. Thank you, bye bye.